Democracy. It's also a good one. To me, democracy is more than just having the right to vote and having the right to say your piece and to give your opinion and to have some input. Democracy means that when the public speaks, the public's opinion is respected. I'm pretty sure that if you look around at what's going on, at least in Canada, but yeah, we could name a few other countries, democracy is a little bit fragile, I would say. As a postal worker, I would like to connect that back to Canada Post, because as many of us remember, in 2016, there was a big kerfuffle. The public was very upset because Canada Post wanted to cut services, cut jobs, cut home delivery, basically cripple the postal system, which happens to belong to the public. Well, Parliament still had some sense of democracy back then, because they called in the Auditor General, they did a full, thorough investigation of the books, and they did a public inquiry, and they consulted the public consultations. And so once they had all the information, they came up with a set of guidelines. And it's actually beautiful. The set of guidelines that they came up with in the 2018 Postal Review, that was the culmination. It took a few years of studies, which is fine. We have the time, right? And Canada Post then went on to absolutely not only ignore the guidelines, but go against them. And where was the government oversight? What were the ministers of public services doing between 2018 and even today by allowing the corporation to dictate and do basically whatever it wants? And now, recently, they were given a blank check. Do what you want, install those community boxes that the public fought very hard against in 2016. The public's opinion doesn't seem to matter that much. We have to go through this exercise all over again. Except this time, Parliament doesn't see fit to doing a full public inquiry. It's doing this little AUGO commission thing, which is absolutely fantastic, by the way. I really loved when they asked Doug Ettinger why he had to be sent a lawyer, a bailiff letter in order to appear in Parliament. Like, why did they have to take legal action to get him to come and speak? There are some questions that I really would have liked to have answered that did not get answered. So a full public inquiry, I think, would be a very, 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 very good use of parliamentary time, their obligations to the public. This is a publicly owned service. Everything about it belongs to the public. The billions of dollars in assets belongs to the public. If we are to continue being put in a position where we are so-called having these operating losses, that is going to make it so that maybe they can start selling off these assets. But do you really think they're going to sell them off at a market value, or that it's going to reimburse us for what us, the public, as a shareholder, not as a taxpayer? This did not cost taxpayers money. All of the investments that have been made over the years have been made by user paid services, but this belongs to us. This is a democracy. We need to protect it. It needs, if you're gonna be responsible, a responsible leader, parliamentarian, you need to protect the public good. Don't allow our public services to be further degraded. Don't allow our publicly owned assets to be sold off at bargain basement prices and then just having a nothing left, a nothing burger at the end. It's not too late, I believe.